Jersey. What's up, champ? Keith Phillips in the building. What's going on, Keith? Y'all come on up in here and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Man. I tell you, there's a lot going on in boxing, and we here to talk about it. What's up, Keith? How you doing today, man? New York, Shakur Stevenson, Newark, New Jersey. Keith is in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Keith. You know, man, it's a sad day in boxing, you guys. It's a sad day. The state of boxing, we thought it was going to survive. But after this weekend, it is done. Over, gone. Ain't no coming back from these bull crap fights that we just had, man. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back, man. I mean, the whole boxing weekend was trash. Trash. The only one Mike can save it is Monster Inu tonight. That's about it. You know, but if you like heavyweights, I mean, Efia Jabbar and them had that was a good fight. It was a good fight. But other than that, man, I got a lot of word for this stuff. Man, it's beneficial. I've been got my room. You coming out there, Bud Crawford lover, Darren Collins in the building. Are you coming out there to see your man go night-night? To see your man do all the talking, yap. I'm going to show everybody why I'm under. He ain't going to do nothing but the same thing the rest of them niggas done did. I am done with all these fake gangster talking fighters. They lure you in. They lure you in to watch and then they backstab you. They don't do a goddamn thing. And that's what Bud Crawford going to do. He's going to talk up a big storm, but he's going to do the same exact thing. My word, it ain't even worth talking about because you Crawford lovers are just on a different level. You know, it's a shame. Boxing should be ashamed of themselves. You know, boxing should be ashamed of themselves, man. You know, it don't make sense. Yeah, he don't roll like that, but he ain't gonna be in there banging, so we know what he's gonna do. You know, we know what he's gonna do. What's up, Amber? How you doing? You know, he don't roll like that, but he don't fight like that either. You can believe that. He ain't gonna fight Canelo like that. He gonna do the same thing. Y'all saying all this stuff, then he gonna be like, you know, I just wasn't in it today, but I got my millions and millions of dollars and all this bull crap. You know, Bud Crawford is, man, you know, hey, everyone. Hey, Darren. Daniel, what's going on, Daniel? Man, this boxing weekend was the worst ever in mankind history. I mean, man, Darren, they bamboozled people. I mean, Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, trash to the third power. Teofimo Lopez, Ana Barbosa, trash. Litio tried. They gave each other VJs. Okay. Trash to the third power. I mean, this stuff is just don't make no sense. Y'all hit the like button. If y'all up in here, subscribe. If you're going to subscribe, double tap the screen. If you don't see the like button, man. We talking boxing, the worst boxing card in mankind history. And I'm in for all the smoke if y'all want to bring it. Because I blame people like Darren Collins. You know, I blame people like Darren Collins and all you guys will be putting these fighters on pedestals. Y'all believe everything they say. Of course, Stevens, I'm going to beat the living, you know what, out. Oh, Devin, I'm going to stop her. They don't do nothing. I've been telling y'all this. How long I've been telling you this, Darren Collins? How long I've been saying this? All these fighters don't do nothing but run their mouth. Keith say, do you think they just getting money just to plain fighting? Just for turkey? That's it. That's all they doing, Keith. That's it. They getting paid. That's it. You got to blame Turkey. You got to blame Turkey to some degree. You know, you got to blame him to some degree, man, for giving these dudes all this money just to show up and run around the ring. They don't dare to be great. They don't care about no belts. They don't try to go for the knockout. They don't do nothing but move around the ring, jab, and get the belt, get their payday. These dudes ain't even try. I mean, they didn't even try. I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. Devin Haney, done. I told you. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? It all gonna depend on how he fight. And we see this is the new Devin Haney. The kid is not gonna want to get hit. He got Ryan Garcia syndrome. And Jose Ramirez don't even hit that hard. But he wasn't taking no chances. Everybody going in on him. But they were like, oh, he won all these rounds. The people still, man, he fought like trash. He fought like a scared chicken. He fought like a scared chicken. It don't make no sense. Jose Ramirez ain't no better. He did doing all this, trying to, get in front of Devin off the ring and ain't throw one goddamn. He was no better. But I told you, he's old and washed up. Devin should beat him. But Arnold Barboza, oh my goodness. This dude is Mikey Garcia. At the round over, he threw his wrist up like he did something. He ain't do a goddamn thing. Teofimo showboated, put his hands behind his back, sat on the ropes, and Arnold Barboza ain't do a goddamn thing. A goddamn thing. Ryan Garcia, once he got hit with that left hook, he ain't throw one more punch. He didn't throw one punch after that left hook landed and Rolly put him to that canvas. Rolly is Ryan Garcia kryptonite. He's scared of Rolly. He always had been. He felt that power and ain't won nothing of it. He ain't wanted to see nothing. What happened to the Ryan Garcia when Butcher Khan put him on the canvas, he got him and knocked him out? What happened to that Ryan Garcia? This stuff is crazy. And the running man, William Skull. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a headache. This dude ran more than Devin and Shakur combined. In the relay team, he ran more than Devin and Shakur Stevenson in the relay team. He didn't even try. He jabbed sometimes, chop, 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 chop. But it wasn't no just on him. Canelo Alvarez. You ain't cut the ring off. You kept getting frustrated. Everybody not going to fight the way you want them to fight. You ain't even throw no punch. And you were missing badly. Rolly looked very strong at 147. I want to see Rolly versus. Yeah, because Rolly said about time. He been wanting to move up. Rolly been wanted to move up. He just didn't. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why he didn't. Rolly should have been moved his butt up, man. But we're gonna see what he looked like at 47. He looked strong. Bud said he looked strong. That might be his weight cut. And he was getting some defense in. Bobbing and weaving. Man, Darren, Colin, Tony K, y'all, this was the worst stuff I ever seen in my whole entire life. I ain't never seen a card this bad, but they all got paid. They all got paid, didn't they? I told you. And now, the thing about this, when Al Heyman was overpaying these guys, people was crying, but you know what? We got good fights. They came to fight. These dudes getting that money and just walking. He need to stop giving them dudes that money. I don't care who getting mad. They do not need to be getting that money. He need to lower the pay scale. Pay scale, man. These dudes need to they have no intestinal fortitude. And they can go live with this. I'm like, what happened to going all out? After the fight, you can barely breathe, barely walk. You tired. What happened to them days? These dudes don't care about that stuff. Look at this dude here. He ran for 12 damn rounds and didn't even care. Didn't care. He's done. Little Turkey about to cut the water off. I believe this weekend did it. He looked crazy. Didn't he look mad? Man, Turkey looked like he wanted to punch somebody in the face. Where my pen at? Turkey looked like he wanted to punch somebody in the face. They don't respect Turkey. Hence the non-competitive performance in the ring. I mean, he looked like he was ready to put paws on them dudes, man. Shaking his head. Even Austin came out and said he feels sorry for Turkey. But this what you do. You pick the wrong type of fighters to put in the ring. He should have put hungry fighters in there. I don't know about both ain't hungry. He ain't hungry. He fight the way he fight. He fight the way. Jab, jab, jab. You know, move around. He ain't throw no damn punches. He let T.O. do every single thing he wanted to do, man. Every single thing he wanted to do. But I'm not going to let T.O. off because he performed better than everybody. This dude been at 140 for how long? Teofimo Lopez been at 140 for how long, and this the best he can do? This the best he can do? Y'all keep saying, oh, spectacular performance, the takeover. Yes, performed good. That dude ain't did shit since he moved to 140. Let's be honest. And I'm talking to all you Teofimo Lopez nut huggers. Let's be honest. He ain't did nothing since he moved to 140. Nothing. But he looks spectacular against these dudes. T.O. the best. Man, get out of here. Is this is what you guys accept in boxing now? Mediocrity. Is this what you guys accept? This is crazy. Jose Ramirez, I told you he was wild. Devin should beat him. All about Barbosa, the one that just didn't do shit, beat the mess out of Jose Ramirez. Oh, Jose in the best shape of his life. He might do something. He might tag Devin. And the lie detector said that was a lie. Y'all need to go check out my uploads I uploaded today, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff is ridiculous. But what are we going to do about this guy? What are we going to do about that guy, Darren Collins? Y'all hit the like button. Double tap the screen. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here, man. And don't come up here with no bull crap. Because I'm fired up. I block your ass into eternity today. I'm going to block you into eternity. Tell me. Don't come in here with no bullshit. This is crazy. That these dudes have no will to win. They have no will to win. I'm going to play these things all day. Today, we're going to do something different. I'm going to stop listening to me and what me ranting. You know, stop listening to me ranting about how terrible these fights was. Let's go champ. The way he said they was fighting like an amateur. No lie, they was on it for the money. They juiced the Turk. Yeah, they used them. Keith, they used them. That's it. It was crazy. I'm very concerned with Team Haney. I want Bill out the corner completely. Well, Shane Mosley was in there. When Bill said, Darren, look, when Bill said, Keith and Darren, Tony, and all y'all in here, we're going to see a different style of boxing. That's the style. That's the style. Keith, make sure you subscribe to the channel, champ. Join members only. That's the style we're going to see. I would never pay for a fight that turkey sponsor. My 5-stick worked great. No buffing, no freezing. That is the new style. That's the new Devin Haney style. Move around the ring, jab, and win 7 rounds. What Keith Thurman say? The first of 7 rounds win, right? Ain't that's what he say? And that's Devin Haney from now on. From now on. Now watch these Haney people come here and say, oh, he won every single round, and y'all ain't happy with that. No, we not. What did I say? He have to do much better He got to show us that he's about that life. He might have could have knocked Jose Ramirez out if he even tried. Yeah, Shane Mosley and one of Mayweather old trainers. What the hell was they working on exactly? The ring generalship. They was working on ring generalship. This is pathetic, man. I never agree with Tim Bradley, but he's saying that he feels the same way I feel today. I feel like I've been bamboozled. Ryan Garcia was such a disappointment, but I knew that. What I always tell y'all, Rolly had to punch his chance. And that was shell shock. Haney is done. Well, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this a lot today, but I'm gonna play this so y'all can hear about this. This is Mr. Gary Antoine Russell talking about Devin the Dream Haney.
And Devin Haney is trash. Devin Haney is broke now. Ryan Garcia done broke that boy. Ryan Garcia put him down, hurt him, and did all this beating on him. Now he don't even fight the same. He fought the Spanish guy, and he only threw 74 punches the whole fight, if that. Any hard shots he threw, it was probably a jab to the body. He only threw a couple of hooks, and his hooks wasn't hard. Were they clean? Okay, I give you that. But they wasn't even no effective punches. It wasn't like no shots that he fully committed to. It was scared shots. You can see in him that his heart ain't all the way there. Hopefully, it'll hold him over his next fight, because I don't know who the hell he got in front of his next fight, but I just know him personally is trash. Washed up. I never thought he was good anyway. I just thought he was a good listener, and he tried to imitate Floyd to the best of his ability. But trash.
But it wasn't just only Gary Antoine saying that. It wasn't just him.
Your boy, what's his name? Garcia? Retire.
Shannon Briggs went on everybody. He say, I am my brother, newbie. Tim Bradley smoked them, and I don't think Tony Otava coming back from commentary. I ain't even hear Tony Otava because I called the fight. What did he say, Darren? Nothing but the truth was told. It just, but the whole, I'm telling you guys, it's like the whole boxing community is upset at this weekend fight. Amanda Serrano, even Clarissa Shields was like, dang. The stuff is just crazy. And y'all keep comparing, Darren Collins included, keep comparing these new school fighters with the old school fighters. Age 3 in the building. Y'all keep comparing these new school fighters with you missed 18 minutes with these old school fighters. Tony Tava told it like it was. He didn't lie about anything. See, Tony Tava don't bite his tongue. That's what we need in boxing. No comparison. You know, we got to stop comparing these old school fighters with these new school fighters. There's no comparison. These new school fighters not competitive. They there to get a check and go home. They ain't got the will to win. They ain't got the will. Well, okay, if I get taken out on my shield, I get taken out on my shield. Because they feel it's an embarrassment to get knocked out. Like Devin Haney felt for a whole year. They feel it's an embarrassing. Age 3. I'm older than all you dudes. This the worst shit I ever seen, y'all. We have a champion, the fighters who are real competitors. It's some good champions out there. But we're talking about this weekend. Because this shit here, man. Go to even Oscar De La Hoya, he say he's in the Bahamas. He need to get a drink. They driving Oscar to drink and snort. Well, he was already doing that. My fault. Man, this shit is trash. Even, like I said, Shannon Briggs say Haney is done. Oh my God. These dudes, man, and I'm keep gonna tell y'all, and I'm keep telling y'all this. All you guys this. See, Darren Collins not gonna listen because he's a bud lover. So he ain't gonna listen. Stop listening to some of these fighters who, at these press conferences, who be in front of these cameras saying that they're gonna whoop ass, they're gonna take names when a fight starts. Knowing they not. Knowing they already have a game plan to to move and run. Fight was in the middle of the street during rush hour with 150 selected fans behind a red top. Yep. And they was disappointed. All that money he spent in New York and on these fighters and trash ass fight. They couldn't even give Turkey one good fight. They couldn't give him one good fight. And then you take the red eye, right? All the way to Saudi Arabia. From New York City to Saudi Arabia. Tony, how long is New York City to Saudi Arabia? You go all the way from New York City and Saudi Arabia to watch that Canelo and Williams skull. Oh my God. This shit is just crazy. He created a circus, so he can't be mad at the clowns. You just imagine, you jump on a plane, go 10 to 12 hours, whatever it is, to Saudi Arabia, and you get to see William Skull run from round 1 to round 12. He does the Shakur Stevenson the whole night. The whole fucking night. The whole night. I understand why Canelo was frustrated. About 12, 13 hours. I understand why Canelo was frustrated, but Canelo he don't get off. Cut the ring off, throw more punches. Throw punches. I understand. Ain't nobody gonna stand it. Bud Crawford ain't gonna be there to be hit. Bud is not gonna be there to get hit. So you better buckle up, Canelo. Look, I believe Rolly Curry, man, he was feigning too much without throwing. He could have really hurt him, but he played it safe. I don't believe that, because if you look at the fight, Rolly ain't throw no right hands but two, 3 right hands the whole fight. Well, know why? Because he ain't want that left hook. He ain't want that left hook to hit him. But Ryan ain't throw it after he got knocked down. My man, Uncle Dre in the bill. Now, Uncle Dre is about the same age as me, I think. This is the worst shit in American history of boxing. I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed, man. I'm telling you, I was fired up last night. This shit. Oh, I was so fired up, man. Salute, my God. Where the money you owe me? What money I owe you? What the hell are you talking about? Bowler said he hurt his right hand. Oh, that what he said? We all know. Hey, Dre, this shit is pathetic. This the worst box. You said Ryan was going to. Nigga, I ain't bet you no money. Get out of here. And I also said, Rolly got to punch his champ. Yeah. So what? How I owe you money? Get out of here. It's the worst. I said Ryan was going to win. The whole world said Ryan was going to win. And I also said Rolly had to punch his champ. Did I not say that? You know, exactly. You was right and you was wrong. All right, okay. You know what else I write about? Trash. The whole fight card was trash. Fuck Ryan and Rolly. The whole shit was trash. Everything was trash about that. And you better stop bigging these fighters up, Teach. You during college, y'all part of the problem. Y'all is part of the problem in boxing. Would have been much better in Vegas in the arena. Yeah, the fights were trash, I agree. Teach, age 3. Y'all gotta stop listening. It is the worst I have witnessed watching boxing straight. Exactly. See, that the problem is, Dre, us fans, some of these fans, not me, because I don't listen to that shit. I've been told y'all to stop. Stop listening to these fighters who's going to say, like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to beat his ass. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. When they be saying that, they don't really mean it. Just like Bud Crawford at the face-off. What Bud say? I'm going to show them why I'm the best in the world. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You ain't show us that when you fought Mazemov. And how you going to show us fighting Canelo? These dudes just be talking to get y'all to tune in. But y'all just be bamboozled. You know what I mean? Fuck the event at Times Square. We want to see the fight. The fight. That's all we care about. I don't care if they had monkeys jumping up. You know, they should have brought a silverback in there and see if them fighters, see if they fight then. That's what they should have did. You know what I mean? I'm just so mad, Dre, you just don't know. You know, William Skull was Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney put together. William Skull was Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney put together. You know, I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play this again for y'all. I know y'all ain't hear it.
Man, Devin Haney is trash. Devin Haney is broke now. Ryan Garcia done broke that boy. Ryan Garcia put him down, hurt him, and did all this beating on him. Now he don't even fight the same. He fought the Spanish guy, and he only threw 74 punches the whole fight, if that. Any hard shots he threw, it was probably a jab to the body. He only threw a couple of hooks, and his hooks wasn't hard. Were they clean? Okay, I give you that. But they wasn't even no effective punches. It wasn't like no shots that he fully committed to. It was scared shots. You can see in him that his heart ain't all the way there. Hopefully, he'll hold him over his next fight, because I don't know who the hell he got in front of him in his next fight, but I just know him personally is trash. Watched him. I never thought he was good anyway. I just thought he was a good listener, and he tried to imitate Floyd to the best of his ability. But trash. Stop playing with me.
And that was Gary Antoine Russell. Now, Tim Bradley feels just like me. This is the first time I ever agree with Tim Bradley. He went in on everybody like I'm doing now. The whole car. Like H3 said, motherfucker, big William Skull, big ass, quadruple size Canelo Alvarez running like a little pussy. I mean, he running like jumping back like Shakur and all this stuff. Nigga, you 6'6", 9,000 pounds, run from little ass Shakur Stevens. Canelo Alvarez. Dre, stop listening to these fighters. Teach, stop listening to these fighters. I'm serious, Teach, don't be making me laugh, man. Stop listening to these fighters, man. The ref should have stopped the fight. The ref even got tired of Skull. He said, engage. You know what they need to start doing, you guys? Hey, you know what they need to start doing? Once I warn you, I'm warning you once, right? I warn you twice. 3 times, taking a point. Every time I warn you after 3 times, I'm taking a point. I don't give a fuck if it's called boxing or not. At least try to box. It's called boxing. The sweet science, right? These motherfuckers ain't even trying to box. They not trying to box. Joaquin in the building, my guy. For real, I'm Turkey. I'm not giving full pay to anyone, and my God, Canelo just robbed the bank big time. So you blaming it all on Canelo? Was it Canelo's fault? Was it Canelo? So he should have just chased the nigga around the ring. Canelo 5'6". William Skull 6'6", 9,000 pounds, and ran like a bitch. Hey man, Turkey blind. They need to stop the fight if they are not trying to fight. Exactly, Dre. Exactly. Canelo could have did a little bit more. He could have went through more punches when he had a chance. But he gets so frustrated so quick. It's just crazy. I understand, but you chose to fight the nigga. You should have known how he was going to fight. I said that earlier. Don't pay out the entire money. But they get their check. The checks is already printed. You know, the checks is already printed when the fight starts. You see how when they get in the back of the room, they get them that white envelope, then the checks. So they got to give them their money. You know? It's just ridiculous, man. I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my whole entire life. This nigga here. Look at him. Look at him. He don't need to think about it. Look, right now, can we read Devin Haney's mind? Yeah, I know this nigga don't hit that hard, but I ain't taking no chances. Oh my God, y'all. What we gonna do? As the boxing community, as boxing fans, people, what are we gonna do, y'all? What are you gonna do? Just stop it. That big ass Bama was at the track meet. That's a big Bama. Then he laughing and smiling like he win. I said, nigga, you fighting Canelo Alvarez in Saudi Arabia. You think they're gonna give you a fight for throwing 3-4 punches around? 3-4 punches around? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, you big Bama motherfucker. God. Oh my God, I sound like Wheels of Steels, man. You know who I am. If I owe you 500,000, I give you 200,000 up front, 100,000 for a KO, 100,000 for engaging, 100,000 if it's the best fight in the night. But they ain't gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna fight like that. They can't. People ain't gonna do that, man. You just gotta lower the pay. You just gotta lower the pay. You know, they can do incentives. Incentive. If you knock this dude out, you get an extra $250,000. He can do incentive. Teach. If you knock a nigga out, I give you 250 extra thousand. But the that TKO league, they ain't making no money anyway. This stuff is pathetic. So Jose Ramirez, retire. I'm telling you now, you didn't do shit. I don't care how much Devin Haney ran. You ain't throw no punches. You ain't do nothing. You hit Devin maybe 5 times the whole fight. Even though Devin was like this. I'm 60. Oh, you older than me. And I don't know a fighter that can fight like these dudes. I have no love for fighters. I mean, let me get Keith. I'm about to give you a wrench, champ. You 60 years old, shit. You deserve a wrench. There you go. You got a wrench. Welcome to the wrench club. I wear tank and grease all day. Not the bullshit. Yeah, that's what they need to do for these guys to perform. Give them incentives. Yeah, you can't but knockout incentives. I'm gonna give you extra 250,000 if you knock them out. An extra 250,000 if you knock them out. Make these niggas go try to fight. Try to fight. Tell Devin Haney, if you land 20 punches around, I give you an extra 100,000. Arnold Barbosa got them Mikey Garcia syndrome, y'all. Every time the round was over, he did like this. Like he won the fight. Like he won a round. T.O. embarrassed that nigga, man. And T.O., he ain't off the hook, even though Teofimo Lopez had the best fight. He been fighting at 40 for 50,000 years and ain't got one knockout. So what the fuck is he taking over? What is he taking over? He been fighting at 140 for how long? How many knockouts he got? He ain't taking over nothing, Dre. Uncle Dre, he ain't taking over nothing. All these fighters need to apologize. Turkey came in with the money and ruined the game. He paid enough for them to retire. What did I say 7 months ago? I don't know if you was on here, H3. I said this. He paying these dudes so good after that one fight, they ain't even gonna want to fight no more till next year. If y'all in here, hit the like button, please. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. It's crazy. I told y'all that. He paying these guys so much money that when they ain't gonna need to fight nothing but once a year. Niggas who never made that money before. I heard who was it? Was Arnold Barbosa? One of them got $4 million. Man, if I was in New York, I'd have went and robbed that nigga. The fuck, $4 million. Just fake it to keep him in. And that's how they all doing now, you guys. That's how they all doing. Stop listening to some of these fighters when they say they're going to do this and do that. We know who's not going to do it. Devin ain't going to do it. Jose ain't going to do it. Arnold ain't going to do it. T.O. ain't going to do it. He want to show off and lick his tongue out and shit like that. But let me tell y'all something. When Al Heyman was overpaying them fighters and they sued Al Heyman, right? They sued Al Heyman, right? At least we got hell of a fights. These dudes ain't fighting at all. They ain't fighting at all. Now who's talking about PBC? At least the last 3 PBC cards we had, they was wrecking. I keep telling y'all think I haven't seen one fight better than Pitbull Cruz and the guy he fought and David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. I ain't seen one fight better than them fights. Even the Berto Prelude and Wood Sandor Martin fight was like that. These dudes are garbage. They don't have the competitive spirit, man. Lou ain't no damn way, but both got $4 million. One of him or Jose Ramirez got $4 million, $3 million. I'm not joking. That's what they said. I'm telling you, that nigga just giving away money. You know, he just giving away money. It's just crazy, man. I mean, let me see if I can find let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna find
Okay.
this Oscar.
To turn out.
This Oscar pick.
Okay. To turn out, to show up and fight and give the fight fans what the fans deserve, and those are great fights. Show up. Not just dancing around like Bill Haney and Devin Haney. I mean, my gosh, he was tagged a couple of times by Ramirez, and he just gets on his bicycle and just starts running for his life. Jesus. Anyway, he's done. Canelo. Jesus, Lord. Come on. You're getting paid all this money to fight against a runner who we all knew was going to run. A Cuban style. You chose him. And now you say you hate fighting runners?
Well, fight David Benavidez, nigga. I went off on Twitter yesterday, y'all. I mean, I totally went off. Canelo, you talking about you don't like fighting these times. You know who don't run? David Benavidez. He don't run. He comes straight forward like you like him. He comes straight forward. You don't like fighting niggas that run around the ring? David Benavidez. You about to fight another nigga that's going to move around the ring. Bud Crawford. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Bud got a little bit more heart than these niggas. He will try to get in there and fight you. But then once you pop his ass, he's going to move just like the rest of them. But I'm so disappointed in Canelo too.
Don't fight runners. We all know who we want to see you in against. That's Benavidez. Go up against Benavidez. Fight Benavidez. He won't run.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that? It's a good fight. But it's sad. It really is.
Oscar look mad.
You know, it starts from the top too. I mean, when you're fighting for the money and not legacy, every young fighter just follows that pattern.
Bud don't move no more like that.
It's not fair. It's not.
He don't move no more like that. But I guarantee you, he moves. I guarantee you, this is stuff I'm talking about. You see how Darren Carlin's going to start all this bull crap? I guarantee you, Bud Crawford be on that bike. Guarantee you. So you telling me he going to stand there and fight Canelo toe-to-toe? Is Bud Crawford going to stand there and fight Canelo toe-to-toe? Darren Collins. I guarantee you, Bud Crawford moved just a little bit less than Jamel Charlo. Guarantee you. I'm going to be out there. Guarantee you, Bud Crawford moved just a little bit less than Jamel Charlo. He ain't going to stay there and fight Canelo toe-to-toe because he's going to get knocked the fuck out. He's going to move, and I don't blame him. It ain't no damn fight of the year. Stop it. It's just because of your boy Bud Crawford. It ain't going to be no fight of the year. I guarantee. See, this the type of shit I'm talking about. They be bamboozled for their favorite fighters. Just for them to log in and that nigga. Okay, fight of the year was Bud Crawford and Marzamov fight of the year. And tell me why not. I'm waiting. Was Bud Crawford and Marzamov fight of the year? So what's going to be different than Bud Crawford fighting Marzamov than fighting Canelo Alvarez? And he gonna get this all of a suddenly. This, if you listen to Cole running Stevenson, all of a sudden he gonna get this power to knock Canelo Alvarez out. Yeah, it always coming, Dre. I'm just waiting. So in spectacular form, He is 120% better than when he fought Mazemov. Oh, Styles may fight. You see all the movement? You know, Canelo hits 5-10 times harder than Mazemov. And I told y'all how this Canelo Bud Crawford fight going to end. Y'all, when it happened, I want everybody to cash out me $20. That's it. They're going to stop the fight because Canelo Alvarez is going to close Bud Crawford's right eye. It ain't going to be no knockout. He's going to close his right eye. If you look at Bud last 3 fights, his right eye gets swollen real badly. What side of his right eye on? The left hook side. And we know Bud like fighting southpaw. You know? We know he like fighting southpaw. Don't listen to that nigga. He's going to move just like the rest of them. He's going to find in them 38-year-old legs to get around that ring. But he's going to engage some. He's going to be trying his best to be in and out. But they're going to stop the fight because this is going to be Bud Crawford eye. I've been looking at them fights for last time. His eyes almost closed for little niggas hitting it in his eye. Guarantee you, that's how he lose that fight. They stopped the fight because he can't see out his right eye. Watch what I tell you.
It's not fair to the organizers, the people putting up the money, the promoters, you know, the fans especially. The fans want to see good fights. Let's go. It's the fighter's job to give the fight fans good fights. It's teed up for everybody. Turkey's
He could not finish.
bringing out his wallet and paying everybody, and the least we can give him is good fights. Go out there and fight.
Y'all got to see
Anyway,
Oscar's face, man. He looks
I had
good.
to do this improv clapback, if you want to call it. I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated. But, hey, we got Crawford Canelo. I'm looking forward to it. Even though they're both almost 40, I'm looking forward to it.
Man, this shit is so pathetic, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This stuff is crazy.
Show up and fight.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. You tripping. Stop the fight. Luca. I don't drink or smoke. So that's one thing y'all can't tell me. I don't drink or smoke. So you can't tell me stop the 211s and none of that shit. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke nothing. So I got natural high. I don't need that shit in my life. I got natural high. Now this is what I was looking for.
Only there for the money.
Listen.
You know, and if I was pissed off, I know all the fans are pissed off too. I'm talking about pissed off. I was pissed off too, like almost like I felt like I was insulted last night after watching that. I felt like I was insulted. You know, I was disappointed in each guy's performance, man. I was so disappointed. I thought all of them was whack. All of them. Every last one of them. Man, I didn't see no hunger in these dudes, man. No hunger. Only there for the money. See, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem with today's boxing, man. That's the biggest problem, big dog. I gotta go downstairs. Let's go this way. That's the biggest issue with today's fighters, man. All these guys, man, everybody looking to line up and get that big paycheck, bro. That's it. They not looking to add to the sport. They not looking to add to any kind of legacy. All they want is a big paycheck, and they willing to do whatever they want to do whatever they need to do to get it. And that's the
Bud Crawford, Devin Haney. That's all they want is the big paycheck. That's it.
biggest issue, bro. No heart, no passion. No, where the Barboza? What the? Like, are you kidding me, bro? You've been waiting 12 years for this fight. You've been calling for this fight, bro. 12 years, and you put up that type of performance, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, man.
And I said that on the live. This dude been cursing and calling for Teofimo Lopez all these years. I don't know about Bosa. And you finally get him and don't do nothing. Nothing. You let that dude put his head in your face, hands behind his back, sit on a rope, and all you can try to do is a Mikey Garcia after the damn bell ring. You put your hand in the air like you done won the fucking fight. The round. I don't know about Bosa. You was the disgrace. But I told y'all. I told you. This what that dude do. He jab, 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 jab. He ain't had no power, but he ain't even try. He didn't try. None of these niggas tried. They got the bag.
That's shameful, bro. That's didn't rehab. He put on the shit show too. Haney put on the shit show. Ryan put on the shit show as well. But Haney was supposed to be going back to the drawing board, getting better. Did you think he got better? Absolutely not.
Mosley to the team, all that stuff.
Just because you add a Hall of Famer to your team don't make it's gonna make you better. I promise you that. You see what I'm saying? So hey, sometimes coaches, you don't have to be a Hall of Famer to be a good coach, man. To be a great coach, you don't have to be. You know what I mean? There's guys out there that just, hey, that's what their calling is. To be great coaches, have that great eye. Anyways, I didn't see any improvement in Ryan. And I didn't see any improvement in Ryan. I didn't see any improvement in Haney whatsoever. But let me go back to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia don't want to be a fighter. All Ryan Garcia wants is the money. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you already know that. And Ryan didn't even want the Devin fight either. He didn't want the Devin fight, bro. That showed me last night. What he did last night, bro, not even stepping on the gas and attempting to throw one combination the whole night, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, he didn't want the Devin fight. He didn't want to revisit that. Devin, yesterday, I felt like he didn't want the fight either with Ryan Garcia. The way he was.
It's just crazy. Oh, that's Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley. That bald head ass. Where you at? Can you see him? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. These dudes had no passion. They just wanted the money. Ryan Garcia got paid 20 M's. 20 M's, you guys. He got paid 20 and loose $1 million for that bullshit. After Rolly hit that nigga with that left hook, Ryan's like, oh, no. He got shell shocked. Same thing happened when they respond. Ryan ain't want no more of that shit. See, he can go beat Devin up because Devin don't punch. But when he fighting them dudes that got that pop, like Rolly, oh, he did like Tim Bradley. He didn't throw no combination. He didn't get up and try to get his get back. He just looked like a big, tall, idiot lurch on the Adams family for the next 10 freaking rounds. He did look like a big, tall Bama for the next 10 freaking rounds. But he got $20 million. He got $20 million. You know, he got $20 million. Ryan Garcia almost made $100 million since fighting. They ain't had one belt. Let that sink in. Ryan Garcia almost at $100 million and ain't did shit in boxing. My man C. Wood in the building, hit the like button. Yeah, maybe Monster Inu can help save this weekend. And the guy that he's fighting, I interviewed a long time ago when I first started. I mean, it's just crazy. C. Wood, I know you ain't like these fights this weekend. And everybody is going in. Jab the like button. Exactly. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Even Amanda Serrano, and she was right. Wait a minute, who was that? What was it Darren Collins? Who was it, y'all? When they got mad, oh, it was Hannibal. I know it was him. When they all got mad at me when I said I'd rather see Canelo Alvarez fight Jake Paul. Oh, you don't want to see him fight a boxer? Jake Paul would have did better than that. Amanda Serrano said the same. I only enjoyed the Rolly fight. Tio was sharp too. But you can be sharp against a nigga that don't throw no punches. And see what? I tell Tio fans all the time, that nigga been at 140 for 1,000,000 years now. He ain't had one knockout in 2 controversial fights. 2 controversial fights that people say he lost. You know, this was the worst fight card in mankind history. Barboza didn't take a single risk. Jose Ramirez didn't take a single risk. That's why the whole world is mad. I mean, people is mad. I ain't never seen Shannon Briggs talk that shit. He said Devin need to retire. And Tim Bradley still going off, y'all. Listen.
I ain't not scared he was. PTSD is a real thing in fighting, in boxing. It's a real thing. And I felt that's what I saw with Devin, watching him run around the ring. Man, I was like, damn, I was like, did this dude, I said, did he train with Usain Bolt? Who the hell he train with? I said, he running around this ring like he crazy. I'm like, yo, settle your feet down, bro, and grow some balls, man. Grow some balls and stand there and jab and make sure back this guy up off of you. But nah, man, like, look, I think so much, bro. I was so angry after watching that, bro. I wasted my time watching that last night. Waste my time. And Teofimo Lopez, okay, he did his thing. But, Tio, you could have stopped Buddy. You could have stopped Buddy. Buddy was scared of you, bro. You could have stopped, dude. You could have stepped on the gas a little bit more, but you want to play the safe route, too. You want to secure your win. It was easy. I saw you in there playing, you being Gordo on there. But, dude, you could have stepped on the gas, too, and could have went forward and could have, brought some attention to the show. Oh, good boxing. Tremendous. But there was more that he can do, too. You know?
What did I just say? What did I just say? And I haven't even listened to this. What did I just say? T.O. could have did more. He ain't did nothing at 40 cents win. He ain't knocked nobody out. He ain't did nothing. But if you leave it to his fans, he's the takeover. Phenomenal performance. If you accept mediocrity, sure. He could have stopped Mendoza. Mendoza ain't want no smoke. But T.O. didn't want to take a risk. Without a risk, no reward. None of these fighters took a risk. They all ran and just stood there and got the payday. That's it. Unhinged in the building, they say, worst card of the year. Yeah. It is. No doubt, 1,000%. It's crazy. Man, this stuff is, they better hope Monster Inu do something tonight.
Saying ain't nobody off the cuff. Everybody. That whole show is trash. All the fighters on there, they don't have the passion, bro. They don't have the desire, bro. At all. Everybody is spoiled nowadays. These fighters are all spoiled. And it's all to y'all man that y'all love. All of y'all owe it to y'all man that y'all love. All those guys out there, all the people that love this man. Y'all owe it to them. I ain't say nothing. Okay. I ain't say no name, but I'm just saying. Spoiling these guys, man. These guys are making way too much money. And I get it. Y'all say, money. Bro, to get that? Those type of performances, bro? Come on, bro. No passion, no drive, no hunger. Fighters are whack. Straight up whack.
I told y'all they have no hunger, no drive, no nothing. They just got that money. They just got the money. And that's it. You know what I mean? And they just got the money. They ain't do nothing. They content because they know Turkey giving them that money. Boston Talk, they finesse Turkey, getting paid to put on the shitty performance. Boston Talk, this shit is crazy. I am so pissed, man. They bamboozled. So what I'm trying to teach you guys is, unhinged, all you dudes in here, stop listening to your favorite boxer. The ones that say, I'm going to beat this nigga ass. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to stop him. Watch, we can't wait. They just trying to sell a fight. That's it. Don't listen to him. Terrence Crawford last night after the face-off. I'm going to show you guys why I'm the best in the world, and I'm be 3, 4, 5 times undisputed. You ain't going to do shit but do the same thing the rest of them niggas did. Run, but not that much. That's the same thing Bud Crawford is going to do. But he going to lure you guys in doing that little slick talking, and y'all going to believe him. What can he do to Crawford, to Canelo that he didn't do to Mazemov? What can he do? You didn't show us you was the best when you fought Mazemov. A lot of people said it was a draw. A lot of people said it was a draw. Stop listening to these niggas, especially this nigga. Devin and Shakur, new name is the Running Man. And we're going to add William Skull to that. Devin, the Dream Running Man Haney. Bill was right. The new Devin Haney. And that's how he's going to fight. Ain't no use sitting there take that punishment, trying to walk a puncher down. Nah, get on your back foot. Jab, 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 move. Jab, 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 move. Jab, 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 and move. That's the Devin Haney right there. That's what he gonna do. This nigga should have been retired. He should have been retired. He just got his last payday and didn't do nothing. I don't care how much Devin ran. He ain't need to throw no punches. He, come here, Devin. Ain't throw a goddamn thing. Jose Ramirez. Arnold Barbosa need to be ashamed. He need to be bullwhipped. You let that man smack the living shit out of you, and you ain't do nothing. He's absolutely the running man. Arnold Barbosa, T.O. smack the shit out of you, and you ain't do nothing. So here is what the rebuttal entertainment is going to do. I'm going to do a petition. These are two fights I want to see. Canelo, you say you don't want to fight nobody who's running. Okay. Move up, just like you moved up to fight just like you moved up to fight Dimitri Bivol. Just move up to 175 and fight Dave Benavidez. He don't move. He don't run. He's the type of fighter you like. He comes straight forward. That's the type of shit you like. Right? Devin the Dream Haney. Bill Haney said you the goods. This the new style. I know somebody who probably want to take that style. Don't care about you running. I want to see Devin the Dream Haney fight Conor Benn. That's what I want to see. Devin the Dream Haney fight Conor Benn. And that'll stop a lot of this stuff. Because one way or the other, we're going to see some action-packed fight. But, one way or the other, we're going to see some action-packed fights. And the thing about it, out of all these fight cards we have, Ray B, guess who's the fighter who did the best? And he was a PBC fighter. Rolly Romero. Ray B said, get that running shit out of boxing. This shit is crazy, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. If y'all ain't hit it, subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed, man. Shannon Briggs, he mad at Ryan, man. I mean, all this stuff is crazy, man. Monster Inu, if y'all don't know, he said 126 is his last weight class. He ain't moving up no further than 126. So, hey, Monster Inu, shout out to Monster Inu. Give Rolly, we got to give him. I thought Ryan Garcia was going to win the fight, but what did I say? Rolly has a puncher's chance, and Ryan is scared of Rolly. After that second round, that nigga Ryan said, "Man, fuck that. That Tank was right. That nigga hit hard them 8 ounces." He said that nigga hit hard with them 8-ounce gloves, man. Let me see what y'all man Blair the Flair talking about.
You get outboxed and outpointed by Rolly.
See, I can't play that because he got music in the background. But man, this shit is crazy. And the DAZN commentary, oh my God. Why did they let Mike Carpenter commentate? Why are they letting Mike Carpenter commentate? This stuff is crazy, man. Tank tried to tell us, Rolly, what's the hardest puncher he faced? He sure did. Blair hater, yeah. Tank said it. He said Rolly is the hardest puncher I forced. Hey, let me turn my light on. That's a little bit better. I ain't turned that one on. Yeah, that's what he said. Now y'all believe him. Tom Porter, what is you talking about?
Funny, how can you get excited about a podcast that's a boxing podcast? It's an entertainment podcast, but we're in the boxing space. But how can you get excited about an entertainment boxing podcast when there's nothing to be excited about? We got a live one coming to y'all today, the Porterway Podcast.
I understand what he's saying.
Y'all talk.
I understand what Sean Porter's saying.
I know everybody.
How can you be How can you be entertained about listening to a boxing podcast when there's nothing to be entertaining about? He right. This shit ain't entertaining.
Yeah, I'm sorry you talked about
You
it.
know?
Gotta talk about it.
He right. It's
It
crazy.
is what it is, you know.
But he ain't
And
like
shout out
Tim
to my boy
Bradley. He
Timothy.
ain't gonna say what he supposed to say. Do we fans push for Rolly versus Norman Jr.? Well, we'll see after Norman fight the dude in Japan or wherever he's going to do. You know, Norman Jr. don't fight PBC, right? I don't know if Al gonna let Rolly do what he got to do, but we'll see. But you know, why is Manny Pacquiao still getting fight attempts? That's what I need to know. Why is Manny Pacquiao still getting fights? You know, in the roll, yep, 3 times, yep, 3 times, if y'all want to call it. Why is he getting? It's just crazy, man. This whole fight stuff Dern is just done. I'm just so over this stuff, man. I tried to help them save boxing. I tried to give them the fights, we needed to see. But we ain't going to see them. We're going to see some of them. At least we know. Y'all, they keep saying yes, with less than 20 fights and he with PBC. That's for all you Booth fans. Exactly. And the thing about it, man, they be killing PBC, this, PBC, that. PBC cards be fire. The last 3 PBC cards was action-packed. Action-packed. Name me a fight. Name me one fight. Even the Better Bill Bibble fight wasn't better than David Morrell and David Benavidez. It wasn't better than Pitbull Cruz and that guy he fought. That was toe-to-toe action every single freaking round. But yeah, y'all will keep killing PBC. At least we know they're going to fight. PBC got some heat coming up. Yeah, and they got some heat coming up. Exactly. This stuff is ridiculous, man. Turkey throwing all that money around for these bullshit fights. But if I'm him, I start downgrading. He need to start looking at these dudes' opponents, these promoters putting up against each other. They need to put dudes on there that's going to fight. I would have been like, okay, T.O., we're not letting you fight Arnold Barboza. We're going to put Matias up there. We're going to put Matias up there to fight you. That's what Teofimo Lopez should have been fighting, Sabrina Matias. I don't care if he's coming off a loss or not. At least we know it's going to be an action-packed fight. At least we know it's going to be an action-packed fight. PBC fighters fight for titles. Devin Haney. Okay, now we see this the new Devin Haney. He's going to move and run around, right? Conor Benn. Somebody we know going to chase your ass around. Fight Conor Benn next. Hey, Lou, these bammers out in the boxing streets saying Turkey is saving boxing. Look more like he's destroying boxing me. Yeah, what is he saving? What has he saved? He gave us a couple of fights we wanted to see. Yes, he did. But the thing about it, he need an advisor, people to whisper in his ear and say, nah, this fight ain't going to be good. We know Arnold Barboza and Jose Ramirez ain't shit. We all knew this. We know William Skull wasn't shit. But they let Canelo gonna do what Canelo gonna do. If you want Canelo to fight, if you don't, you don't, you do, you do. Canelo gonna do what he gonna do. But these other dudes, come on, man. Turkey, nah. We ain't making that fight. Jose Ramirez just came off a loss against Arnold Barboza. And they ain't do shit with him. What made you think he was gonna do something against Devin the Running Man Haney? Yes, sir, Lou. Ben will track Haney ass. Exactly. We got to start making these fights we want to see, man. Stop putting these bullshit fights up there, man. Stop putting them up there. Enough is enough. If y'all ain't check my uploads out, when y'all get a chance, go check my uploads out. Hit the like button. Haney was running from Wash Ramirez. Exactly. That's why everybody going in on him. That's exactly why everybody going in on him, man. You know, and I understand. I understand. You got to do better. Facts, enough is enough. We knew if this is the new Devin Haney, we don't want to see him. But he's done. Because what did I tell y'all going to be the key to Devin Haney fight? If he can get over that ass whooping Ryan Garcia gave him. And it's still in his head, y'all. It's still in his head. He's not going to get over it. Because soon he get punched real hard by a hook or another punch, he going to be back on that bicycle. You know? He's going to be back on that bicycle. You know? And then, they want to tell him, no, he need to fight Roach. We don't want to see Devin Haney fight no motherfucking Roacher. You know what I mean? We don't want to see him fight no Roacher. Blair talk mess more than he get fights. Inu going to say today. The monster Inu going to say today. He might. Hopefully, hope so, man. Because the rest of this shit was crazy, man. I mean, all this stuff, man, that we got in boxing, we trying our best to save boxing, but these dudes don't want to be saved. These dudes don't want to be saved, y'all. Man, William Scarl is a disgrace to boxing. He should never get another fight. Never get another fight. Then he's smiling and laughing. Then his stupid ass corner gonna tell him he's winning. You fighting Canelo Alvarez in Saudi Arabia. You think they're gonna give you that fight just by running? You out your goddamn mind. They made boxing look bad. Man, boxing talk. Bad ain't the word. Bad ain't the word. They made boxing look terrible. What time the monster? I think the monster fight at 10. I think 10 o'clock, Dre, ain't too sure. They made let me get boxing talking wrench. They made boxing terrible, man. It's just crazy. They made boxing look so terrible, and we trying to save boxing. How we going to save something to these UFC fans that keep telling you, "Oh, our product way better than y'all"? You know, our product way better than y'all. Right now, what can we say? What can we say right now when them UFC dudes come say, "Right now, our product is way better than y'all's"? It's man, this shit is crazy, man. Turkey did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah. He sure did do it. He sure did do it. Now watch tomorrow when these dudes come on my show. Oh man, yeah. Bud said, man, Bud ain't gonna do shit but the thing the rest of these dudes did gonna do. Bud cannot do nothing to Canelo Alvarez. I don't give a fuck how washed he looked. He is not knocking Canelo out. He did not Marzamov out. He ain't gonna stay in there and trade with Canelo Alvarez because he know it's gonna be doomsday. He gonna stick and move. He ain't gonna move as much like the rest of them do, but he's gonna move. He's gonna try to get Canelo angles, and he's gonna try to hold Canelo. That's what he's gonna try to do. You know? What Canelo tell him at the face-off? Don't run like the other dude. You know? Man, I tell y'all, man, this stuff is just so heartbreaking, man. Oh man, it starts at 11:30. Oh shit. This stuff is so heartbreaking, man. The way these dudes making boxing look right now, man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy that this is what they doing to boxing, man. It can't get no better. He ain't gonna get no better. Devin Haney is ruined. He's ruined. And of course, Bill gonna get in there, try to hype him up. Yeah, oh yeah, he won every single round. Wasn't that something? Ryan Garcia, he's on drugs. He was on drugs. You know, every fight had low punch output, and they all claim to be the top guys. Way Canelo ran from Benavidez, he can't talk either. Yeah, yeah. You know, like I said, if you don't want to fight, I'm looking too dark now. If you don't want to fight these guys, go fight Dave Benavidez. If you don't want to fight a runner, go fight Dave Benavidez. You know, that's all we got to say. If you don't want to fight, Dave Benavidez don't run. He don't run. You know, these people are getting bamboozled. We all getting bamboozled, man. Talking about they can't wait to Canelo and Crawford and all. Why? Why? It ain't gonna be no better. You just gonna be disappointed. Why did I tell you? I'm gonna be out there. You just gonna be disappointed, man. Like I am today. Like I am today, man. But it is what it is, man. I just came on, man. I normally don't come on Sundays, but I had to vent. I had to vent a little bit, man. Cause this shit is heartbreaking, man. That, you know, the sport we love is turning to the running man. The running man, man. But yeah, man, y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, share some Cam in the building. The fact that these fighters was pay-per-view is a slap in the face. What's up, Cam? Where you been at, champ? But yeah, man, they just turned this thing to a mark. Hit that like button, double tap the screen, man. It's ruined. Yeah, it's ruined. And I don't think it ain't no saving boxing either. It ain't no saving it now, man. Ain't no saving it, man, because the way these dudes look, everybody is pissed. People can't even say nothing, man. They can't even say nothing, man. But I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, man. I know it's Sunday, man. I need to wind down, man, because I'm fired up about this stuff, man. But y'all need to hit that like button, man. Share the video, subscribe. I got some uploads, 2 uploads. Go check out my videos and hit that like button, man. But I don't know. What did you guys think about this weekend fights, man? Was it trashy trash or just trash? That's what I need to know. Was it trashy trash or just trash? Because I know the turkey is disappointing. And believe me, them dudes in the Saudi government going to be like, wait a minute. Why we keep putting on these fights and these fights are not that good? They gonna have to pull the plug on some of his money. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all take care, man. The Rebuttal Entertainment, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out of here, man. I gotta wind down. You know, it was hot garbage in my Deion Sanders voice.